Daniel Bwala, the truth remains that either you guys tend to like it or not, Peter Obi is going to emerge the president of this country. You see, for Tinubu to retain power in 2027, for me, is the most easiest thing. There's only three things Tinubu is going to do, but I am not in the position to tell him what to do. Your idea is not my idea. So it's only going to take the president three things for him to get 90% of the vote without rigging. Because what you guys want to do is to rig the election on 27, and that will not work. What you guys intend to do is to delay voting, get electoral materials to come in very late so you can manipulate results, and that will not work. Those plans, we understand those plans, and we are prepared for you guys, not just me, but the Nigerian people, because next election is going to be APC versus the Nigerian people. And the truth remains that for Peter Obi to win the next election, there are 6 things he needs to do. The election is far off from now, but in the passage of time, I'm going to bring them one by one. There will be a time in this country when the obedient movement is going to be more like a cult group. Every member of every household must be associated with the obedient movement. We are going to have our signature. We are going to stand shoulder to shoulder. We're going to be a burden for ourselves. No obedient member in any part of this country will be oppressed. The time is coming, and when I begin to let out the 6 cardinal principles that Peter Obi can use in order to become president, you guys will know there are people in this country, though they might not be into politics, but they have depth when it comes to how best to win an election in Nigeria. 2027 election is going to be very dirty, and we should get prepared for it. That is just the bitter truth. A lot of Nigerians do not want to hear. What we saw in 2023 is just the tip of the iceberg, but the truth is 2027 is going to be a very dicey election. Now, Daniel Bwala, in his characteristic nature of lying, manipulating things to his own advantage and disadvantage, came out to allege that Peter Obi has officially accepted to be the vice president or the running mate to Atiku Abubakar. According to Daniel Bwala, he said in May this year, Peter Obi actually accepted to be the running mate of Atiku via a kangaroo coalition they actually had then. But the obedience movement happened to be the followers of Peter Obi, had warned Peter Obi that what they want from him is for him to go for the president, that should he decide to go for the vice president, they're not going to be in support of his antecedents. Daniel Bwala went further to say that in spite of what the obedience have been saying and been singing in the ears of Peter Obi, that Peter Obi has actually turned a deaf ear with regards to that Peter Obi secretly go back to Atiku, keep lobbying, and that he has accepted to be a running mate to Atiku Abubakar, that most people are obedient do not know about this. My question now is, let's just even assume that Peter Obi has decided to even take the vice presidential slot. What then is the business of Daniel Bwala? Need you guys know that some less than 2 years ago, Daniel Bwala was a strong supporter of Atiku Abubakar. Before the election, he was a strong ally of Atiku Abubakar. That simply means that Daniel Bwala is a man or a politician that speaks from both sides of his mouth. For me, I see Daniel Bwala as this brand of cheap politicians who are paid 1.5 million at the end of a month and few travel allowance here and there, and their brain is turned upside down. Obedience are not really complaining. We are not saying anything with regards to that. They are not saying anything with regards to that. So whatever Daniel Bwala is saying is only driving at a singular thing. What Daniel Bwala is doing is just what APC wants him to do, to cause disunity between obedience and Peter Obi as a person. APC has been able to cause disunity in PDP. APC is also causing disunity in Labour Party. And the most surprising thing in all of this, obedience have never for once said that we no go follow Peter Obi at all. The followership of Peter Obi is increasing by the day, and that is giving APC sleepless night. According to them, the only way they can break the bond that is fostering by the day in obedience camp is to come and give these lies again, these cheap lies that obedience understood before now that they are going to come with these cheap lies. Peter Obi is not going to go into coalition with anybody. That is settled. And should Peter Obi decide to go into coalition with anyone, obedience will give him the nod to do that. So, Daniel Bwala, you are not in the position to cause disunity among obedience. Even your president came forth to say that he is happy that there's disunity in Labour Party and PDP. It shows how myopic and narrow-minded a leader of a nation can go. It's not even tactical. It's not even logical in the use of words. So guys, I promise you, I will be here for you, and I'm going to see you sooner than expected.